Welcome everyone to HueFin. Today is July the 19th, 2020. Going to talk about this particular stock right here. Is a major sell. It is Peloton stock. If you guys remember, last time I did a video for this particular product was all the way back here in January of 2020, of which we were suspecting this particular market in Peloton to go lower. And you already can tell that it has done that. So now we're here to update you all on why this particular stock is a sell. But before I do, make sure if you guys appreciate our content to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and as well follow us on our own website. We're building a community of individuals who wants to be ahead of the game right before the market actually gets there, so you can get that profit out the market as well as maintain profitability, because you also will have a advance notice as to where the market is going to go before the market trapper actually gets there. So make sure you guys go ahead and do all of that, and to assist you, the links are all in the description of this video. So now let's talk about this particular stock right here, and we're going to get you all the performance of what Peloton stock has done since our last video, which was during the week of January the 6th, 2020. You guys can see we're expecting the market to move lower, and it has literally done that. Now initially the market in Peloton stock did not follow the original forecast in this space. In fact, it moved higher and topped out around $32, but we still maintained that the weakness was still going to occur, and it did following the week of February the 3rd. So maybe about a month or so, a couple of weeks before the market actually followed our original objective of seeing the weakness, and it actually came to fruition right there on February the 3rd, 2020. Okay, so hopefully you was able to capitalize on that forecast that we did, at least 10.89%, or at the very bottom for these last 2 weeks here, week of March the 9th and then the week of March the 16th, about 36%. So let's get rid of that. And you guys can tell that the trend that Peloton stock was going through, that it was broken on that particular week. Now the market generally is not following this line, so I'm going to get rid of it, because we only play lines on our chart to where the market is trading at. So the market is not following this ascending line, so we're going to break this off, get rid of it, and delete it from our chart. And again, the market has been in a very massive uptrend, so you would expect us to finally see a plateau in the market for Peloton, and it occurred last week. There's a lot of weakness coming to this particular stock, so much so that in 1 week we literally closed lower than where we started out the previous week. That's another indication that this particular stock is gaining weakness, and that the overall strength into the market is waning. So you want to be prepared in the sense as to understanding that weakness has now entered the market for Peloton stock. Back here on the daily time frame, you guys can tell that over the last 5 days, when we've seen any massive spreads, it was on the 13th of July, and then on Friday, July the 17th, we saw weakness coming to the market for Peloton stock. Now let's get a hold of this. I'm not saying that the market in Peloton is going to crash or make a substantial movement to the downside, not yet, but generally you can see here that for this trend, we do have a ways to go in the market for Peloton to continue to see some movement to the downside. Okay, you can see that. And even if you wanted to play the market ascension line here, you can still see that there's still a substantial way into the market for Peloton to go lower. And this ascending line, I'm definitely not expecting the market to hold it based off what occurred on Friday. So we're going to continue to play the longer term trend for Peloton stock down here. Okay, so we're going to play some weakness into the market in Peloton stock. Now there are some areas of support that can be identified for this market in Peloton, and it's right there around $55 to $52.50. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this on the market now for our forecast. And we won't turn around this forecast until we see a lot of strength right there around $62 or $63.25. So we're going to continue to play this weakness into the market for Peloton until we see massive strength come in around $63.25. and we're going to ultimately try to put some support into the market around $52.50. Now we'll TP at around $55 though. We'll take a little bit off the market right there around $55 because we do see the trap trying to hold the market price there for Peloton stock. We're going to play this forecast on the daily time frame, but definitely looking at this on a weekly, the market definitely has a chance in the long term to hit that 52.50. Okay, so let's just see how this market in Peloton stock really trades. I'm not really seeing a lot of weakness because the volume is not substantial, it's not massive, but if it was, then definitely we'll TP the market at 52.50, but it's not. So that's why we're going to TP this market in Peloton on the daily time frame around $56. Okay, so it's very simple to see and understand. We understand now that the trapper is feeling weak about Peloton stock. We're going to continue to place some weakness into the market until we see indication of a strength bar come in and we break above $63.25. Okay, so take a look. This is it. Simple to see, simple to understand, and you need to make sure that you continue to support this channel because we want to make sure you stay updated in the information that we are providing to our members. Make sure you maintain a profitability. I'll see you all on the next one.